What if the most essential decision you could ever make was not about your career, your finances, or your relationships, but instead about choosing to live in a beautiful state, a state of mind that eclipses all fears, anxieties, and negativity, a state that is the true essence of who you are? Let's delve into the tale of Jane, a woman who found her life transformed by this very decision. Jane was a successful corporate executive, a role that came with fame, wealth, and the admiration of many. Yet, despite her accomplishments, she was profoundly unhappy. The constant pressure to outperform, to maintain her status, to juggle her myriad responsibilities had left her feeling empty and unfulfilled. Jane's life took a turn when she stumbled upon the concept of living in a beautiful state. It struck a chord within her. She realized that she had been suffering, not from external circumstances, but from her own internal focus. She was obsessively fixated on herself, on what she could gain or lose, on what she should have done, on what others should have done for her. It was a relentless, self-centered cycle that left no room for joy or contentment. With this realization, Jane decided to change. She made the choice to stop suffering, to step out of her self-obsession, and to focus on something greater than herself. She began to pour her energy into serving others, into contributing to her community, into creating something of lasting value. She chose to live in a beautiful state, and it transformed her life. The anxiety and pressure that once consumed her began to dissipate. She found joy in her work not because it brought her personal gain, but because she was using it to make a difference. She found contentment in her relationships, not because they served her, but because she could serve others. Living in a beautiful state does not mean that Jane no longer faces challenges or difficulties, but now she meets them with a different mindset. She sees them not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. She has moved from a state of constant suffering to a state of constant learning and evolving. So what can we learn from Jane's journey? Firstly, suffering is a state of mind that comes from an obsessive focus on oneself. It's a cycle that can be broken by shifting that focus outward towards something greater than oneself. Secondly, the decision to live in a beautiful state is a powerful one. It can transform not just our mindset, but our entire life. It's a choice that frees us from the shackles of fear and allows us to live in a state of joy, creativity, passion, and love. Lastly, living in a beautiful state is not about ignoring the challenges we face. It's about approaching them with a mindset of growth and learning, rather than fear and avoidance. In conclusion, the most important decision we can make is to choose to live in a beautiful state. When we make this choice, we step into our true essence, free from fear and full of love. We become not just survivors, but thrivers. We become creators of our own beautiful reality.